So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make the double tail inchworm. It's a good bouncing fly that you just kind of twitch along for a small rainbow trout and for, I've caught some bigger guys on these, but I find this is a really good one. It's supposed to resemble an inchworm. It's got two tails to flutter around. I am going to show you how to do that. I want to make a bigger version than that one though. So I've got my big fly hooks here. I'm going to put it in the clamp like so. I'm going to take my yarn. I'm going to attach it and I'm going to do a base layer of yarn. Doesn't need to be perfect, but just gotta get the job done. Anyways, once you get near the back, you're gonna wanna stop about there. Gonna keep going a little bit more. But, so there, you've got your hook with the yarn on it. There, so you see you've got your hook with the yarn on it. So you can do this with any sized hook. So you're gonna need green string for this one, like this, and black yarn, and you can modify it however you'd like. You can add feathers, you can add stuff on it, but for now, we want it at the back. We want to snip a piece about triple the length, so it's about here. That gives you enough room to do what you want to with it. What you're going to want to do is you want to bring one, tie it on like this, so a little bit of it is going off the fly. So like you can see, like that'll be one tail. So you're gonna want to make it like this. Don't want to make the tail too big, but about that size is fine. And secure it tightly. Make sure it's nice and well secured. Now this part can be a bit annoying, but make sure it's really well secured on there. This is a really easy fly for beginners, and you can do it with almost any kind of hook, and it works amazingly, I find. I don't know, some people might not like it, but I find it works amazingly, and it's really easy and quick to tie. Once you get good at it, you can whip them out really fast, like 4 or 5 minutes tops. So there, it's secured tightly, like that. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to wrap it upwards towards the head of the fly, and then just dangle it back over the top. Make sure, actually, I'm going to do it like this. You do one wrap there, and then dangle it over the top, and then secure it again. So now you will have two tails. And this is pretty much the inchworm part of it. Pull you upwards a little bit more. And you can pull it to fix your length issues and stuff. But like now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this yarn up, spiraling to the front. Now trim it to the same length. But this is the fly. Like this is what you got. Like this is what the original inchworm is, but I'm gonna add some more dazzle to it, or like whatever you want to call it. Like I'm gonna make it look better. So you can do this by many ways. You can add feathers, you can add yarn, you can do multiple different things. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just wrap it like this to be the back again. And then I'm going to take For this one, I'm going to use a yellow feather. Something like, my bad, something like this, right? So you want to pull back and you want to pull off the fluffy parts. That is what we're going to be using. So you want the fluffy parts to be pulled off. So it's like that. I'm actually going to take a second feather and rip off more because these ones don't have much fluff on them. But and then you want to take all that and want to find the stems of each part, put them all together like so. So this should ensure that one wrap should be good enough. Gee, I'm gonna do a different style here. I'm gonna take a, where is it? I'm gonna take my yellow feathers here, my yellow feathers, and I'm gonna pull out one of these guys. This is a really big one, but you get the gist. Like, I'm gonna, if you watch my other video on the trout killer, this is the same style, but yellow and green. I think it might look good together. Okay, now you're gonna want to bring the run your hand backwards to mess up the feathers and make them go in every direction. Right, so you got something like this. Now you're gonna want to pinch it by the top and then just attach it like so. Okay, that didn't attach very well, but okay, 1 second. Spinning it sometimes helps. Hold it tight to the body, and then just wrap it up like that. Nice and tight, so it holds. And then trim off all this front stuff, because we don't want that. We do still want to see the green body. And then once you're done that, bring this up to the front of your hook. Like so. Then take your yellow feathers and just wrap it very gently because feathers break really easily. Just wrap it like so. All the way around to the front. Once you get there, I'd do 2 wraps if I were you. Okay, well, I let go by accident, but you just do this, this. Okay, that's 2 wraps. Then you're gonna want to attach this by holding it here, folding it like so. Oh my god, this isn't working. This part's a bit tricky. You don't need to do this, but the inchworm just by itself works amazingly too. But wrap it like so, and then make sure you attach it to the hook. Like so. Make sure it's really tightly attached because you do not want this part coming out. Then trim this front feathers off. There, you've got a little inchworm with stuff still on it, I guess. I don't know what it'd be, but it's like a modified inchworm. And then you take your resin, or first you do a knot. So you trim it to here, take your thingy, and you do this. Don't tighten it. Tighten it right there. Trim it where you want, like that. Take your cement, take your toothpick or whatever you need to do this with. Grab some of the cement. Got some on there. No, I don't. I thought I did. There we go. I've got some that time. So you've got my cement in your hand. And then just apply it to the front. This will help hold the feathers or the yarn in place. Once that dries, that'll be good. And then refluff out your feathers, and there. You've got a modified inchworm. You got the spiraling feathers all the way around it. And you've got the double tail at the end. So you just want to bounce this guy along the bottom, or you can even just drift it. It will represent an inchworm falling from a tree, landing on the water, and going downstream. And normally you want to make it a lot smaller, something like this. But this one I'm making to see how it does on bigger trout. But this guy here is made for little guys. You can make the tail size anything you want. You could even make this any colors you want. It's just up to you. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.